All right, Matthew, go ahead.
Hi, ladies. Asia, I wanted to ask, there in that third quarter, you hit the and one and you got really emotional. And I was just wondering, in that moment, what were you feeling? If you're willing to share what you said, and just when you went on that run by yourself, what were you trying to do? Because it looked like you were trying to bring some energy to your team that you had struggled to find there early in the third.
Yeah, I mean, it was a mixture. I don't know if anybody knows basketball really, really well, but I feel like D Wade had a game, I think, in Charlotte. He had like it was called like the Purple Shirt Man. And I guess this man was just like talking to him, whatever. And I feel like I had that moment. It was a fan sitting courtside, and he was just jawing off at the mouth. And I really let fans get into it because I get it. Enjoy the game, I get it. It's a lot of fun. But it was starting to test my gangster and my hooping side. So I just had to show them that we might not win this game, but these battles, oh, we're gonna try to dig these out because we're not just talking about now. We're trying to string them together for later on because I'm a firm believer in this is going to turn, and we cannot, and it can't turn if our energy's down. It can't turn if we are just into ourselves and into our feelings. So yeah, I mean that fan really got me going, in a sense where I felt like I had to prove myself, and I thought I was past that in this league. But it's always good to kind of have a wake up call. So I guess I had my purple shirt guy game in a sense, but I really didn't go as crazy as D Wade did, and we didn't win. But like I felt like that was just where that energy came from, and I was glad it kind of sparked my teammates as well. And like we said, like we did a lot of great things. The outcome and the result is not what we wanted, obviously, but if we can just continue to string little things together, I'm going to continue to just be for my teammates always. And then, hey, I'm going to always still bet on us no matter what.
Gotcha. And if I can sort of follow up on that for both of you, you've both played in the league a long time. Just the growth you've seen from Nafisa Collier, because she had one of the best games of her career tonight, and it seemed like every time the Lynx needed something big, she came up with the play and sort of took you guys out of it from the whole game from the jump.
Yeah, I mean, Fee's their franchise. Fee's is their franchise, and I feel like she has great pieces around her to be able to make her successful. And Cheryl puts her in a lot of different things to let her thrive. So I feel like this is just what she's supposed to do. She's doing her job on one of the best teams in the league. So always gonna have mad respect for Fee, but this doesn't catch me by surprise because that's what Fee's supposed to do.
Any add to that? Too?
Go Ruskies.
Rafiq?
Yeah, obviously, you lost back-to-back games against the Minnesota Lynx. I mean, just a question for Asia Wilson. I mean, what does it say about the type of team that the Minnesota Lynx could be during the stretch of the season?
Um, I don't know, a good one. I mean, they're a good team. With all due respect, I can't really worry about them. We're trying to get to their space. So they are a good team. Like I said, we always have respect for them. These have been great battles, but who they are as a team, I'm not in their locker room, and I'm more focused on just what we have to do and what does it have for us to take to get to where they are. So yeah, power to them, but I'm
And
focused on
if I could just ask a follow-up question, I mean, what is the team looking to do to like bounce back as you face the Chicago Sky in the next game?
win.
Yeah.
Win the game. At this point, I don't really care about anything else but just getting wins, and being great on the defensive end. And that's gonna shots may or not fall. If they fall, cool. But on the defensive end is where we have to get a lot better at. So winning, being good on the defensive end.
Appreciate the insight. Good luck.
All right, thank you. We'll go to Jeff Brown and then Nikias.
Yeah, first for both you ladies, how do you like when the schedule is back-to-backs like this, as far as kind of like prepping you for the playoffs?
I mean, it's cool. I feel like for me, after All-Star break, I try to treat every game like an All-Star, like a playoff game. So whether they're back-to-backs, whether they're not, this is the time where you need to start revving up and starting to get into your system. So, do I like the scheduling? No, because I want more rest. But do I treat every game like a playoff game from after All-Star? Yeah, 100%. And it is what it is, and we go from there.
And Asia, they more than doubled you guys in rebounds. What was kind of lacking in that tonight?
Probably our spacing, how they have us space. A lot of us is kind of taken out of the play, and also expected shots, expected rebounds. And I feel like sometimes we're just not there for the timely ones, and sometimes we have bad bounces. And that's just the way the game goes. But I think the biggest thing is just being in better positions to get the rebound, and that'll come. That'll come.
Thank you.
Nikias.
Quick one for you, Asia. In this 2-game set with Minnesota, they doubled you a lot, showed help from the nail, met you on the catch. How do you kind of balance making the right play as a passer and kind of calling your own number anyway, like you did in that third quarter?
Yeah, it's a mixture. It really is a mixture. Sometimes it's just a feel. If I feel like my teammate has the better shot, it's going to go to them no matter what, and I'm going to trust that they're going to knock it down. And then in some cases, they're looking at me like, no, go for it. So I just kind of get a feel from my teammates and also just who's in front of me, who's guarding me, and I go from there. But no, I've loved this process for me is figuring out on the go, adapting and adjusting in game. Because like, I don't know who asked the question, maybe Jeff. Like Jeff said, this is starting to become like playoff style. So I'm going to see a lot of different defenses. So for me to be able to kind of go out here and assist, because people said I couldn't, it kind of puts me in a different perspective in the way that I'm trying to approach the game. So here comes Becky. So yeah, I'm going to try to be a great passer, but also got to get mine.
We will start off with Rafiq. I'm sorry, Donetta, you were up.
Coach Becky, we keep having the conversation about the dissatisfaction of the Aces' defensive effort. What do you think it's going to take to get your team to buy back into the defensive schemes of the team's success?
I thought it was good tonight. Honestly, we held that team. We shaved 11 points off the last time we played them. The problem was the 20 turnovers and getting out rebounded by 20. We cut it all the way back to 4. I mean, the third quarter is the the quarter that really decided the game. They come out, scored 2-3 quick times. It's a quick timeout. We only scored 15. You have to score the basketball against a good shooting team like that. Their defense is very stingy. I was okay with our defense for the most part. Yeah, we had some breakdowns. So did they. It happens throughout the course of the game. But to turn them over 21 times and only get 12 points, and we have 0 fast break points, our problem was a little bit more on the offensive end tonight than defensive.
Thank you.
Rafiq and then Jeff.
Yeah. Next up, you have the Chicago Sky. What is the Aces looking to do to develop more as far as aggressiveness, which is something that you were lacking the last few games?
That's something the players got to bring. They got to bring the nasty. They got to bring the aggressive. They got to bring the sense of urgency. They got to bring the physicality. So we'll see who does, and we'll play who does.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, Coach, even though this one didn't go your way, do you kind of like when the games are back to back with the same team? Does it benefit you as far as prep for like a playoff series?
No, I don't like the format. I haven't liked it. I didn't like it in the NBA side. I don't like it here. I don't like the format. They do it on both sides.
All right. Thank you, Matthew. And then Nikias will close us out.
Hey, Becky, I wanted to ask, you said it was more offense tonight than defense, but what was Fee doing tonight that really hurt you guys? Because she wasn't as big an impact on Wednesday night, but tonight she came out and she had probably one of her best games of the season so far.
Well, I mean, I think getting out, she buried us a couple times, in the paint when we were switching. We never really got a white to Peyton going, which is our, bringing a blitz over and trapping. I mean, she kind of hurt us in all areas of the floor. I mean, she made threes, she made mid-range, she made it at the basket. And I thought we did a little bit better job in the second half, but there was a couple of miscommunications that she got loose and she's shooting some wide open shots. I mean, the last one, there's no one within, 8 feet of her. So, she shot well, obviously. But I thought what really got her going was the easy ones, when she buried us in the paint and, just got a lot of confidence early.
And last question, Nikias, you're up.
Hi, Coach. You started Alicia Clark tonight. Imagine to get more spacing on the floor. Was that just a matchup-specific move, or is this something that you want to stick to moving forward?
No, I've talked to the team and we're going a game by game basis. We thought we would be a little bit better, smaller today. And I thought it was good for the most part. Like I said, that stretch in the third quarter where it got away from us and snowballed a little bit, that was really the deciding factor in the game. And against a good team, you can't have those mental lapses and those snowballing, collapsing moments, especially on their court. So, I think we can really learn from this game. We learned from the last one. I thought I saw improvement from the last one. And, we got another one in another day and a half. So, we'll take some mental notes. We'll take it on the chin on this one. We didn't have enough people play well tonight. You look at down the sheet, Asia got 24. Okay. Our next highest scorer is 12. And in order to beat a quality team like Minnesota, you got to have more people step up and hit shots. And the turnovers was really, if we can take 8 or 9 of those turnovers away, those are shots we're getting up. Maybe Kelsey gets 15 shots and whoever else gets it, 3 or 4 more. So those really hurt the turnovers. And then, like I said, turning them over 21 times was pretty good. We just didn't capitalize on it at all. 0 fast break points I don't know if I've ever seen that in an Aces game.